Hello, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Vijeta, and today we shall start with the second nun's tale and prologue. So, in her prologue, the second nun explains that she will tell about a saint's life, which is that of Saint Cecilia. Again, a very important question. For this saint has set an excellent example through her good works and wide teachings. She focuses particularly on the story of Saint Cecilia's martyrdom. Before Cecilia's new husband, Valerian, can take her virginity, she sends him on a pilgrimage to Pope Urban, who converts him to Christianity. Yeah, quite a religious themed tale, I suppose. An angel visits Valerian, who asks that his brother, Tiberius, be granted the grace of Christian conversion as well. All three, Cecilia, Valerian, and Tiberius, are put to death by Romans. Just 1 second. Yes. I am adjusting my mic. Yeah, something is a bit. Yeah. Now. So, yeah. Now, it's a very tragic tale, as you can see. Now we come to the canon's Newman tale. When the second nun's tale is finished, the company is overtaken by a black-clad canon and his yeoman, who has heard of the pilgrims and their tales, and he wishes to participate as well. So yeah, new characters are coming in. The yeoman brags to the company about how he and the canon create the illusion that they are alchemists, and canon departs in shame at having his secrets discovered. The yeoman tells a tale of how a canon defrauded a priest by creating an illusion of alchemy using sleight of hand. Now we come to the manciple's tale and prologue. The host pokes fun at the cook, riding at the back of the company, blind and drunk. The cook is unable to honor the host's request that he tells a tale, and the manciple criticizes him for his drunkenness. The manciple relates the legend of a white crow taken from the Roman poet Ovid's Metamorphoses and one of the tales in Arabian Nights. So, yeah, you see the influence of different tales. In it, Phoebus' talking white crow informs him that his wife is cheating on him. Phoebus kills his wife, pulls out the crow's white feathers, and curses it with blackness. Now we come to the parson's tale. As the company enters a village in the late afternoon, the host calls upon the parson to give him a fable. Refusing to tell a fictional story because it would go against the rule set by St. Paul, the parson tells a lengthy treatise on the 7 deadly sins in prose form. Yeah, the parson is kind of straight-laced. Quote, if gold represents monks, rust, what shall iron do? By Parson. Yeah, it's a quote. You can put it, note it somewhere. Although I hardly doubt if it will be asked. Now we come to William Langland. His timeline is from 1332 to 1400, and it's also chapter 2. So, yeah, we made it till here. He was born probably near Malvern in Worcestershire, the son of a poor freeman. So yeah, Langland came from humble means. His date of death is unknown. He wrote only one famous work, that is The Vision of Piers the Ploughman. Yeah, that's a very important question. The Visions of Piers the Ploughman, it's about a character named Will who searches for Piers falling asleep on Malvern Hills. Will is basically William's self-insert. The poem is a dream allegory in nature and begins with the line, the voice of him that crieth in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord. For centuries, literature had been busy in pleasing the upper class briefly, but Langland comes as a great poet who is doing something different. He is actually appealing directly to the common people in Pear's Plowman. The poem first appeared in 1362 in 1800 lines, but after the final revision, it reached its final form in 1500 lines in 1377. So, yeah, that is something. Now, the poem is in two distinct parts, the first containing the vision of Pear's, Vigio, and the second a series of visions, Vita, called The Search of Do Well, Do Bet, and Do Best. Do well, do better, do best, as allegorical characters. In the first vision, which is that of the field full of folk, that poet lies down on the Malvern Hills on a morning and a vision comes to him in sleep. It's kind of a dream allegory, so things are happening in a dream. The next vision is that of those of 7 deadly sins that allegorically figured, seems like shadows in comparison. These all came to Pear's asking the way to truth, but Pear's is plowing his half-acre land, and he refuses to leave his work and leaves them. He's plowing his land. He's busy in that work. Now, the 7 deadly sins are pride, luxury, envy, wrath, avarice, gluttony, and sloth. He sets them all to honest toil as the best possible remedy for their vices and preaches the gospel of work as a preparation for salvation. So Pear's is like, I am just busy in my work, and probably you should do that too. So, throughout the poem, Pear's resembles John Baptist preaching to the crowd in wilderness. The poem grows dramatic in its intensity, rising to its highest power in Pear's triumph over death. And then the poet wakes from his vision with the sound of Easter bells ringing in his ears. Finally, Pear's appears as Jesus. Pear's the Plowman is a part of alliterative revival of the 15th century. It is divided into stanzas called passos. Famous line from Passos 5, in whose hand are iniquities, whose right hand is full of gifts. I hope you like the design of the presentation. I have used Canva. Oh, I think I forgot to write John Wycliff's dateline. Oh no, I did not. It's just the design. So as you can see, John Wycliff's dateline is from 1324 to 1384. John Wycliff was an English scholastic philosopher, theologian, biblical translator, reformer, priest, and a seminary professor at the University of Oxford. Translation of the Bible in 1382 earned him the title Father of English Prose. John Wycliff is called the Morning Star of Reformation. That's an important question. In 1382, he completed a translation directly from the Vulgate into Middle English, a version now known as Wycliff's Bible. I think I should, silence the music. Let me know if you want the music or not. It is probable that he personally translated the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and it is possible he translated the entire New Testament, while his associates translated the Old Testament. In 1377, Wycliffe and the Lollards began Reformation in England. Now we come to the Lollard movement. It's a very popular movement, and Wycliffe is associated with him. The church, which was the seat of power and prestige, was infected with corruption and moral decay. The ecclesiastics were corrupt and demoralized. They were rolled in with wealth and luxury. They were rolling in wealth and luxury, and they were probably very corrupt. Poets like Langland and Gower freely revolted against the growing corruption in the church. They did their best to revive the spiritual Christianity in England. John Wycliffe challenged the authority of Catholic Church. He sent disciples throughout the country, who were called Lollards or poor priests, to spread his teachings. He encouraged them to seek their religion in Bible only, and for this purpose, he translated portions of the New Testament of the Bible from Latin to English. And now we come to John Mandeville. I think I shall stop here for now, and I hope that you liked my lecture. Let me know if I can do any corrections. I made these designs on Canva, actually Canva Pro, and thank you all for listening to me. I hope this helps you in your UGC NET exams. And yeah, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and I will meet you all in the next video. Thank you.